Signals are bits of information that the radar picks up. Think of the radar as a metaphor for awareness. The skill we're learning today is hunting for signals. I didn't say searching, I didn't say seeking, I didn't say looking for, I didn't say accessing, I said hunting. It has a special quality to be a hunter that I've learned from my Norwegian friends who are natural hunters. Everyone and anyone can develop awareness. If you think of a river's flowing. Imagine a river. To be able to hunt, you have to be willing to shift from standing on the riverbank to jumping in the river, or you're not going to know what's in there. There are many currents. There are many obstacles. You can get in, you can move all the stuff away so the river can flow again when it's stuck. You'll find all kinds of things under there that you won't see from the banks of the river. So awareness is far in, right inside, or far out, like Google Earth, Google Maps, and you can see from above down into the river paintings of First Nations artists and people in Australia for tens of thousands of years. You know, those dot paintings are actually the view from above, looking from the consciousness above down at the landscape. Amazing. So far in, far out are hunting tools for awareness. Sensory signals that show up in channels. Signals appear in different sensory experiences. For me, I heard something. Once it was quiet, I heard something. It was auditory. The thing that flirted with you caught your attention in a particular channel. Maybe visual. You saw an image. You felt something. I felt it in my body. Proprioceptive, we call that. And it became a big heart. And then you started moving. So different channels started to combine. The more you can be aware what channel the information shows up in, the more information you're going to get. Then we have atmospheric signals. The atmospheric signals pick up the collective field. If you want to know what's going on in a group of people, go fuzzy, sit back, shut up, and become a radar for 20 seconds. And I promise you, you'll get information. See, you can go far out just by sitting back in your chair. You pick up the atmosphere, you pick up the collective mood, the collective atmosphere, what's trying to happen and is trying to come through. And then there are double signals. Double signals are two messages at the same time, but these two messages don't quite match and they can cause like a weird confusion. If someone says to you, "Yes, I love it." Do you believe me? The energy goes with the content. It's congruent. I can say, yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love it. Not quite convincing. Would you agree? This is where it gets interesting. At the point of confusion, where there's the little disturbance, don't think, why is she rejecting me? Think, oh, that's interesting. I wonder where that energy actually wants to go that's turning away from me right now. Something curious going on there. If you follow the energy in the double signal, you get new information about what's actually trying to happen. That's what I mean by the double signal holds the emerging future. If you think about creation stories, science has a creation story called the Big Bang, which is another way of saying life started with a disturbance. First, there was a disturbance, then there was life. Then something unfolded into the future. I believe the creation story of the Buddhists starts with an insect bite. Ouch. Same idea. First, there was an ouch, and then something happened. There are many experiences in life. Ouch, then what? So that's the basic idea of the disturbance holding the emerging future. Now, that is very, very deep.